and welcome to Chiquita's Crochet. I have a stack of, I guess, mixed media art. It's because there were different days that I did this, so I think it was 3 different days. So I'm just gonna show you everything at once. This was a day that I did only tags, but with like roll off prints, jelly prints, and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna show you, and I made them into tags. They're ready to go. Um, this is just the background that you can fix or add whatever you want in the front. Maybe a thank you. Um, any kind of other ephemera on there. So here we go. That is one tag, and added that here. There's the other. This one has a little bit of like orangey in it. Let's see. I like this one. Has 3, 4 different colors. But yeah, this one's basically roll-offs and stamp-offs. Definitely a roll-off. It needs a little more, a lot more. I like using that one texture. There's that one. There's that one. That one. Pretty good ones. I was trying to see if the tags fit in here. I like that one. Okay. More. I think they were basically all roll-offs. They all can be used. I love this. My favorite. Only because it has a lot of that texture. They're like super cool. This that one chevron stamp. I think Pearl gave me the stamp for that. I think. So there's that. Could do a lot with these backgrounds. And of course, some colors are repeated because it's one big piece that I did with tags. But they're all different. They're all unique. None are definitely the same. And see, that one has a spot of black. That one is a green with black, kind of foresty. I mixed two together because I only had a strip of one piece and a strip of the other. So I put them together. This one's kind of interesting. Has different colors. Neon colors. And those are the last two, I believe. And those are the tags that I've made. Now, this here is a mix of alcohol inks with distressings and some stenciling. So this is distress ink with some butter stencil, or what do you call it? Stencil butter. I tried the palette. I tried doing the palette with the stencil, and it gives off a thickness. So I remembered I had these for stenciling. So I tried it, and it gives off a very thin, you can hardly see it, but very thin layer. And I like it because it's translucent. You still can see a little bit of the blue, and you don't waste as much stencil butter as you do with the palette, unless that's the look you're looking for. So that's that. Let me see. So these are distressed with oxide. I had a strip of white cardstock laying there. So I added, I love this combination because it reminds me of the sunset. Backgrounds, these are backgrounds, gonna be backgrounds. And I had some strips also, did the same with the same colors. There's pink ones. I would just add to color combo. And these are going to be um, card fronts, backgrounds. It still needs a lot. A lot to play with these, but these are for making cards. There's another one. I like this like that. It always has to be, see, same colors, same everything, but this is the second pass to where these colors were at. There's another scrap, kind of greenish. Oh, pause, yeah. Okay, so literally my cell phone holder broke. See that? It literally broke. I think this is the third one I've ordered. So I don't know. I need another idea. So I have to actually finish this video with one hand and show you with another. So let me get comfortable here. Sorry about the shaking. Okay. I'm just gonna finish showing because I wanted this video for a while, and I did write on some of them, like this one I wrote the inks I used: Uncharted Mariner and Carved Pumpkin. Okay, so this one was like all colors, like pastel colors. I like this one with a tad of blue on the top. And this one was Uncharted Mariner, Seedless Preserve, Firebreak. And I tried to write them down in the order that I did them on. Here's another one. This has stenciling in it. I was just taking the excess off. This was just like the brayer offs. This is where I cleaned my spatula thing. So that's that. Here's when I did the sample of the stenciling with the brushes, and I loved it. So pretty. It's gonna be a nice card. I just wanted the rose with a little bit of green. I think this one's backwards, like that. Is this one, this green one, purplish. Still needs a lot. I like this one, although I did a little stencil off, but I like this combo. This is the combo I really like. Besides the sunset one. Oh, I tried stamping on it. Look at that. And you can add a sticker or something on here and be a card front for a smaller. Now these are the alcohol inks. I was playing with them. And this is cardstock. See how bright? And they, of course, bleed through. Here's the metallic ones. Like that. I don't really like that one too much, but I had card fronts left, so I decided to play with them. This one's okay. Sometimes the back looks better for some reason. What's that? See? The back looks a little better. Kind of weird, but yes. This one's pretty. It looks like clouds. I like the brightness to this one. I would say some people would say retro. I like the intensity of the color on this one. Very, very deep. The back. Okay. This one's pretty too. That's back. In every kind of material, the inks act differently. I really like it for this too. And of course, these are gonna be the card fronts for a future card. And the last one for that one. Then I did some jelly printing with flowers that I got from a wedding. So I did that. That's how they came out. Just gonna share because I don't know how much longer I can hold it with one hand. That's my favorite. Well, one of my favorites. I think this was like the first one. I mean, the second one. I kind of rubbed off some of it on line paper because I wanted line paper. That's one of my favorites. So pretty. And you definitely can tell the details on there. Ooh, especially on that one. Very nice. Okay. Ooh. I tried the round leaves to it. I did not like the round leaves were eucalyptus. There's different kinds of eucalyptus. So it looks like, never mind. I won't say it, but somebody would say it. This one's pretty cool because I did the whole thing on here. And these just scraps, roll offs or ink offs. Look at that. I like this one because you can still write on here, on these spots. That's why I like it. And there's a roll off. And there's another roll off, which they're going to be turned into tags. And that's it. These are all the scraps that were left when I was doing the tags. So this is probably gonna be turned into a masterboard maybe, or clusters or something. So I'm sometimes I get to play with some or do some art because I'm trying to clean and organize more and more and more. So in between I get maybe a few hours because I get tired. And I'm getting tired because I'm shaking this. Hold on. Sorry, switching hands. Whew. Okay, there. Now, like I said, in between I do some. I don't do a lot, but when I have the time, I do a lot at once, so I don't have to revisit the same thing the next day. And here's the last one. I got that punch from Donna. Look at that. So that is it. I'm ending with that. It says, thank you for all the little things you do. Stencil and punched out. With the background was one of the backgrounds of the distress oxide. Thank you for watching. Bye.